What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This has Become the Music, and my name is Gary. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm going to be checking out a band called Disturbed, which is a huge band that I've never heard. Just looking here on Wikipedia, they formed in 1994, and their first album did well, and their next four albums all debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 charts. That's mind-blowing to me. I had no idea that these guys were that big. I'm guessing that I've heard them somewhere along the line. I've never sat down and listened to them, but probably on the radio or somewhere along the line I've probably heard this band, but I couldn't name a song from them. So tonight I'm going to be checking out Sounds of Silence, which I'm assuming is a cover version of the immortal Simon and Garfunkel song. One of my favorite songs from that era, actually, back in the day. Paul Simon is just a fantastic songwriter, and their harmonies were phenomenal. So I'm a little bit apprehensive to hear what a heavy band is going to do with this song. I almost said is going to do to this song. So I don't know if I should be afraid of this or what, but just going to read in here. Disturbed formed in Chicago in 1994. Guitarist Dan Donegan, drummer Mike Wengren, lead vocalist David Draiman, and bassist John Moyer. No idea what to expect with them. If this could be an original song, I have no idea, but I'm assuming that The Sound of Silence is going to be the cover version of the Simon and Garfunkel classic. So, all that said, I'm a little bit hesitant to press the play button because it's one of my favorite songs, and I have this thing about not effing with the classics, if you get my drift. So let's dive in and let's hit it. Broken orchestral instruments. Piano instead of guitar opening. Yeah, it's the cover version. I've come to talk with you again. Just want to stop here. Sorry, I want to mention that that opening piano figure there is a little bit of a different arrangement than the way it's played on the original guitar. Just going to back that up to the beginning and check this out. Yeah, I think it's different. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping. I like his voice. Left its scenes while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. This is such a beautiful melody. It's just a fantastically well-written song. Paul Simon is a genius songwriter. Just going to back this up again. Within the sound of silence, in restless dreams I walked alone. Cool. I like that. Narrow streets of cobblestone. Very nice image there with the trees looking like they're in the fog. This is probably a studio shot. I'm assuming they didn't go out and find some fog somewhere, but that's a very effective, emotionally evocative image. I turn my collar to the cold and damp. String section. My eyes were Another good shot. In photography, that's framing. You're using objects to frame your subject, objects within the picture frame. It's called frame within a frame. It draws your attention to the subject, right? Obviously.
When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence, and in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more.
That's an interesting shot. Just gonna back that up. Is that supposed to be? It looks like people kneeling down on the top, on the ridge of a hill, right?
People, maybe more. People talking without speaking.
Yeah.
People hearing without listening. People writing songs.
Nice. That's beautiful. Oh, good voice. Good voice. Gonna back that up. Nice belt. Very nice belt. But I'm gonna back that up again. I like the ring that the person's wearing on their thumb there. You can see where they're writing something. Check that out. It's like a webbing. Very cool. Interesting. You just hear a light strumming acoustic guitar in the background. This is really powerful. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, this singer is killer. I've never heard this guy before. Listen to the power in his voice. I'm going to back this up just a little bit here, about 30 seconds. He has a lot of different range and texture available to him. That's really low power. Fantastic. Such a good line. The words of the prophets are written on the subway walls. So when Paul Simon wrote that, he's saying that the truth comes from the people in the street, right? Very, very cool line. If you've never listened to Simon and Garfunkel, drop what you're doing and go check them out. Even if it's just the greatest hits, like every song is fantastic. Songwriting genius 101. You know, it's just like a lesson in how to write phenomenal songs. And the harmonies are just angelic. There was a magic in what they did. That just the way their two voices blended is just so beautiful, so pure. Anyways, let's get back to this Disturbed. This is really great.
In the signs and the words on the prophets are written on the subway walls, in tenement halls, and whispered in the sound
like that ending. Just gonna check that out again here. Back that up a little bit. Very, very epic. Wow. That was great. That was really, really great. I was not expecting that. I thought it was going to be kind of a cheesy, heavy drums, you know, trying to make it something it's not. He did a beautiful, beautiful job on interpreting that song. And yeah, I'm surprised. I loved that. That was incredible. It really was. Very emotional. Very, very emotional. Very deep, very powerful, really epic. The instrumentation was fabulous. You know, they showed a lot of respect because if you listen to the original, it's really sparse. There's not a lot going on, right? And they pulled this off too. They made it heavy, but without like crunching guitars and heavy drums and stuff, which I love. I mean, look, I'm wearing a Mastodon t-shirt. Obviously, I like heavy music, right? But that's what I say. Like, I don't often like remakes of songs that have sat with me for a long time that I consider really phenomenal classics. And that's one of the best remakes I've ever heard. I will say that right now. Yeah. It's actually like, it's a little emotional. Like it was very affecting. Great stuff. Really great. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm really looking forward to this band because I always lumped them in with sort of like the new metal thing and a lot of bands I didn't care for back in the kind of 90s and early 2000s and stuff like that. You know, again, one of the reasons I started this channel was to check out stuff that I never checked out before. So, very glad I listened to this. It made me go, hey, these guys have something. These guys really have something. As I say, I loved his voice. I like voices with a lot of texture, a lot of power, a lot of dirt, you know, grit, roughness, that kind of stuff. I really like those kind of voices a lot. It draws me in, and he's really got that. And he was able to pull off the soft stuff convincingly and a lot of power in the low register, and then belt it when he needed to and make it all his and make it all sound good. And that's the thing about doing a cover song. It's hard to make it yours, you know, it really is. Like, either you do an almost note for note cover of a song you like, or you make it completely different and it's just not, it just ain't all that good, you know. I'll say right now, he owned that. He made it his own. That was really great. I mean, I'm not going to say I like it better than the original because the original has a special place in my heart. But that was fantastic. I can't say anything bad about that whatsoever. So, Disturbed, The Sound of Silence, blew me away in a very interesting way, you know. I've been blown away by a lot of stuff on this channel, like Lorna Shore and Slaughter to Prevail and Dimash Kudaibergen and all these different facets, you know, the yin and yang of the human musical expression, right? The dark and the light. And this was like a very interesting conglomeration of those two things, right? The dichotomy of dark and light, of beauty and, you know, power and anger and all that kind of stuff, right? And this had both. This version of this song, he took this song that's known for its elegance and its softness and all of the, like, the beautiful harmonies and all that stuff, right? And it's a very delicate song, the original. Again, I urge you to listen to Simon and Garfunkel if you've never heard them. Phenomenal stuff. Anyways, he took that kind of almost ethereal song and modernized it in a way that is still very touching and moving and powerful in a different way, and made it, as I say, he made it his own, while the band made it their own. And I liked the video. I liked the, you know, the shots in the video were really cool. As a photographer, I look for that kind of stuff. Can't say a bad thing about that. Well done. Fantastic, fantastic, for sure. That was really great, and I looking forward. Drop some comments below. Tell me what I should check out, because again, another band that's hooked me on my first listen. So thank you so much for checking that out with me. Glad to share that with you. Disturbed, The Sound of Silence. Thumbs up. Well done. Well done. Thank you.